Have you guys ever had a year where nothing made sense and it seemed like your life was just like you were just going through the motions and you just felt numb and you just like distracted yourself with something that was just totally unhealthy just so you wouldn't feel the pain? Well, I realized that that's what I've been doing for a whole year. I've definitely been in a loop of delusion. I've been in a sad space. I feel like my disposition normally is very melancholy anyway. Like, I have moments where I'm, cheerful, happy, and that's usually when I'm out and about and my environment. But usually when I'm by myself, I'm more reserved and I'm more like introspective a lot. And I will say that this year I've definitely self-isolated quite a bit, and I've went to some dark spaces within myself and uncovered some things that I didn't know existed. But I now, have more clarity on. And one of those things was my relationship pattern with other people and myself. And the toxic cycles that I got myself into and kept getting myself into. So, looping. And I had a conversation with my brother last night, and he let me know, he confirmed it for me, like, yeah, you've been in a loop and this is pretty much the worst that I've seen you. And it was like, wow, that is so true. Like, I have pretty much almost given up on myself, even though maybe according to my social media you wouldn't be able to tell that, because I've tried to, I will say, counteract that feeling of hopelessness with, oh, well, maybe if I look better, maybe if I, go here, go there. But all of that has just been a distraction from myself, and just thinking that, oh, well, maybe if I do this, I'll feel better. Maybe if I do that, I'll feel more alive. But one thing I will say, though, is when I do dress and I look good, that makes me feel good. I feel like I found my personal style this past year, and that has definitely been very helpful to my esteem. However, as far as anything else goes in my life, it has been very turbulent, and it hasn't been very fulfilling. And I've realized that I need to let go of a lot of stuff that's been weighing me down, and a lot of the stuff that I need to let go of is the way that I think about myself, the way that I see myself, and what I want out of my life. And the comparison is definitely the thief of joy. And for the longest time I've just been feeling like I've been so disconnected from everyone because things were just not happening in my life the way that I thought that they were. And the thing is, like, I had to make things happen for me, and it felt like every time when I would try to make things happen for me, like, it just was not happening. And I gave up a little bit, and I lost hope, and I was just like, why even try? But my faith kept pulling me back and saying that, oh, things are going to work out. Just hold on. Just keep going, keep going. But this was definitely like a lot of internal work that I had to do on myself in order to see exactly why I kept repeating some patterns. And one of the things was my attachment style, being a fearful avoidant. And it's just kind of like calling in love and then pushing it away, and attracting people from an emotionally unavailable space. And I will say that has definitely wreaked havoc on my love life and on my life with myself, because I'm like, why do I keep doing this? And so, you know, I think at this point in time, it's just kind of like knowing what type of love that I want in my life, and being ready for that love, and giving it to myself first by saying no to things that are not for me and people that are not for me, and not half-assing the things that I truly want in my life, and to know that I'm worthy and deserving of those things. And I think that, you know, a lot of times we tell ourselves, oh, you know, I'm worthy, I love myself, I'm deserving. But at a subconscious level, we don't truly believe that. And so we wonder why our lives don't reflect, you know, our conscious thoughts, because subconsciously we're attracting those negative things to us of, you know, our limited belief systems. So I think once we have awareness of that, it's a place to start. But sometimes you got to meet yourself in those dark places that you don't want to go in order to move to a better space. Because a lot of times, some of the stuff that's held in the dark spaces that we don't want to meet ourselves in is holding us back and dragging us down and keeps us in that loop. So I challenge you to meet yourself at that space that you've been avoiding. No, it's not going to be a happy space. No, it's not going to be a space that you're going to run and want to talk to everybody about. No, it's not going to be a space where, you know, you want to talk about it all. But it's a space that maybe you need to stop avoiding and just go through, so you can get it over with, so you can move on with your life and be in a better space with yourself, in a better space with others, and to be in a better space with the universe, you know, because this life is precious and we only get one. And so why spend your life in constant misery, you know? And I tell myself that. And it's a process. So, but just know that you're worthy and that you're loved, but you have to believe that for yourself first. All right.